on Eastern Stars.
Today is Friday, June 7th, 2024. I'm Hayden.
I'm Mr. Cooper.
I'm Nettie.
And I'm Crosby.
There's no lunch today since it's our last half day, so we're going to jump right into birthdays because we have one today.
Yes. Happy birthday to John and Mrs. Nelson's room on his last day of school. What a great birthday present. Summer!
Yeah, happy birthday, John. Summer.
Here are the last August birthdays that we haven't shouted out yet. Happy summer birthday to Andrew in kindergarten, Riley in kindergarten, Violet in pre-K, Connor in 3rd grade, Parker in 1st grade, Desiree in 2nd grade.
Oh, I know her.
And finally, happy summer birthday to Emery in Sutton on August 30th.
That's the same birthday as Desiree.
We also want to make sure that our Eastern staff summer birthdays get recognized. Happy birthday over the summer to Mrs. Gerbach, Miss Holly, Mrs. Annalyn, Mrs. Gordon, Mrs. Richmond, Mrs. Harwell, Mrs. Lutz, Mrs. Neville, Mr. Cooper, Mrs. Payne, Mrs. Culver, Mrs. Hunt, Mrs. Blushes, Mr. Keith, and
Say it right.
Mrs. Kirchmerica.
Yes. Good job. All right. We won't worry about the weather today because we've got some shout outs.
Here's a super duper shout out to all of those extreme talented Eastern Star as a performed at the talent shows these last 2 days. Way to go.
That's true. There was some talent up on that stage. This was one of them right here.
Okay, next shout out is Miss Nelson would like to give a shout out to 2 shout outs. First, thank you to the 4th grade students for being Eastern Stars for Miss Kearney. Secondly, congratulations to all 5th grade students. We all are proud of you and we'll miss you.
That's us.
That's right. That's you. Thanks for that one, Miss Nelson.
Nice. Helena from Mrs. Liberia's class would like to give a shout out to all the Eastern Stars who made it through the school year.
All right, excellent job. And we've got just a few more pieces of art to show you.
This is from Thea in 3rd grade Mrs. Kirchmark's class.
All right, what do you got there, Crosby?
This is from Hazel S. in Mrs. Sambar's class. Superstar!
Nice job, Hazel. What do you got here?
This is also from Hazel in Mrs. Schemberger's class.
Whoa. All right.
This is from Emma in Miss Brott's class. Nice.
Nice job, Emma.
This is from Scarlet.
A lot of color on this one, Scarlet. Yeah. Open it up, did you? All right. This is from Isabella and Evelyn.
Yeah.
And they found the tiniest leaf they have ever seen. Look at it compared to my fingernail. It's a very tiny leaf, girls. Whoa. What do you got here?
This is also from Hazel in Mrs. Schemberger's class.
Right.
Blobfish.
All right, and now we have 2. Oh, you still have one more?
Yeah.
You didn't show
Yeah,
one?
this is from Evelyn in Mrs. Schemberger's class. Oreo.
Excellent. And now we have 2 really cool pieces of artwork. I say really cool because one of them is actually a gift to me. These are both from Romy, and Romy drew me a picture. It says Mr. Cooper's Paradise. Camping with some kayaks, with fishing, with the sunset in the background, flying my drone around to make sure I capture those memories on drone footage, some fishing poles in the background. Perfectly captured right here, Romy. And then she drew another one for Mrs. Annalyn. It says, Mrs. Annalyn's safe zone. She's got, look at her, this reading corner right here, watching the kids outside playing tennis. So cool. Thank you for that, Romy. I got a shout out for these 3 right here because this is their last day on the announcements. This is everybody's last day watching the announcements for this year. And we just got to say thank you for tuning in each day. And we're going to send you off. We're not going to send you off like a normal have a fun Friday, all that, because this is it. Ready? That's all for today.
Remember to be safe, trustworthy, attentive, and respectful. Be a star. Have a super summer. And please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.